talk to me about Shedeur's experience because from what I was hearing leading into this whole thing, because I'm not a big football guy, but I do watch, the sports pundits, and I hear everybody's takes on the NFL draft, everything leading up to the NFL draft, and just like how Bronny was the main topic of the NBA draft, even though we knew that he wasn't going to be first or second, he was still the main topic. Shedeur seemed to have been the main topic of the NFL draft leading into it. I don't know the position that I don't know if he was going to be number one or number two or whatever, but they seem to have had him going high in the NFL draft.
At least a top two quarterback, something like that. Top two or three quarterbacks at least. Yeah.
So talk to me about what you understand in regards to that. Like I know, I think I seen you somewhere say that Cleveland is either smart or lucky.
Well, if everybody, so from that perspective, I'm not sure if they're I'd say definitely lucky, because if they were going to draft this guy possibly number 2 in the draft, I think it was, I'm going to get my numbers right on this, right? They ended up drafting him as their second quarterback that they drafted in the draft at 144 or some shit like that. So you don't got to pay him the big money. You don't got to, if it doesn't work out, all right, later, man, you're good. Right? And then I think they traded back at 2 to 5, maybe. Like, so they focused on whatever they thought they had to focus on. So maybe Cleveland just didn't have him high on their board. Maybe. So Cleveland said, all right, sorry guys, at 2, we're going to drop back to 5. I think they did. All right, I'm going to pick who I want here. Boom. And they probably gave themselves high fives for that. And then whoever came next, whatever it is, they probably gave themselves. And then, you know what? Let's just pick this fucking quarterback, whatever this other guy's name is. Sorry, other guy, man. No disrespect to the other guy. Picked him on because they got like Joe Flacco's on their team. Like, he's just an old journeyman, solid. Love Joe Flacco. Big up to Joe Flacco. Kenny Pickett. And then they got 2 rookie quarterbacks now. So now it's just like, all right, you guys go play. Here's the ball, go play, see what happens. So what's wrong with that for Cleveland? I guess, right? Because they focused on whoever else they wanted throughout, and then said with a second rookie quarterback, all right, let's take Shedeur Sanders, right, as their whatever pick, 9th or 10th pick of the draft for them. So sure, why not? Lucky if it works out. Then they're laughing. All right, because who cares? When the quarterback's on their team, they could just drop them, to be honest, right? So Shedeur literally could technically win. He's on a team that he could win the job if it's a true, like, open quarterback competition. He can win the job.
So he wins the job, and then so say he wins the job, he becomes their main quarterback. Just say he becomes their main quarterback. That is at almost no cost to the team, right? Because then
yeah, basically.
Like, he's cheap.
Because he's on very cheap. Even like the rookie deals in general are cheap, right? Like first 3-4 years. That's why the rookies always, if you're really good as a first or second year player, that's when you hear those guys hold out a little bit. Because the rookie deal is way different than the next deal that you can get. The next deal is just anything. Give me all the money.
Right.
Rookie deals on a scale. So I don't even know, fuck, this guy's off the scale, man. This guy's probably gonna get like, he's gonna probably make more money off endorsements. 100% by $1 billion if he's good. But they humbled him because they don't want. Because think about being Cleveland, or whoever I don't know whoever the coach is in Cleveland. Imagine being the coach and you got Dion in the building and your team starts losing, and Dion's a coach over here. Yeah, put me in, coach, literally, right? Like, shit. Like, they're gonna throw out I wouldn't want to be that coach on that team. That's part of probably what happened to Shedeur as well. Why would you want to be on that, right? Or if they don't, so if they went to like a whoever and then they don't start him, that's the worst case. They didn't start him. Their team's starting out shit. Everybody's like, put in Shedeur. And then you got Dion, put in Dion, and you're done, guy. That mash up the place, yo.
Mm, so
That's why some people didn't want none of the
so it's
action,
all
you know.
it's also a thing where Dion might vie to be coach of the team.
I mean, I can't. I'm not,
Can't say for
that's
sure,
just a
but
thing, you know, but I mean, he's the coach of Colorado. Apparently, he got a look for certain NFL jobs, or he could get an NFL job soon, right?
mm,
So imagine that now, because usually shitty teams are at the top of the draft, right? So they already had a shitty season. Coach is on the
mm,
hot seat. Coach could go. That's what the Giants, last chance for the Giants. This coach and this GM, for example. So they're tied to whoever they got to win right now. If you don't
mm.
win right now, then Dion's sitting there going, ha ha ha, put us in.
Mm.